Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Yeah. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. It's hump day. Most people don't say that anymore, man. It's an old school kind of deal, right? The Geico Camel used to say it all the time. You know, hump day. It's over the hump of the week, Wednesday. How do you feel about that, by the way? Personally, for me, I feel like, oh man, it's halfway through the week. I only got so much time to get stuff done before everybody gets off for the weekend. A lot of people feel like, hey, it's Wednesday. Oh, weekend's right here. I don't know. Depends on how you look at the world, I guess, huh? So we're talking about productivity today. A couple of simple things that you could do that will help you in a big way. And it's simpler than you think. You don't need a big Trello thing or Todoist or anything like that to plan a more productive week. Just a mindset. In fact, you'll find most people who are actually very productive tend to just have this very overriding mindset that guides them every day. And we'll talk about that a little bit. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com since 2006. Working toward 5,000 episodes, 4,968 today. It's hard to believe, man. My mom, I have to say this, by the way, just if I may, I got a call from my sister the other day. My mom is 92 years old, so I got a call. I didn't answer the call, so my sister left a voicemail. What's that? A voicemail? Some of us old folks still use voicemail. It's kind of awesome. I love that. I actually will call you and talk to you, and it's fun. Especially you call somebody who's like 27 years old and talk to them on the phone. It just wigs them out. Anyway, she calls, she leaves this voicemail, and the first thing she says was, "It's not an emergency, but call me back." That's what you do when your mom is 92 years old, right? She goes, "I have to tell you this. You need to talk to your mom on the podcast." What? Yeah, she went to the doctor, and the doctor gave her a blood report, and she wanted a copy of it because she wanted to be able to tell me about it so I could tell you about it on the podcast, and it's all good. The bad news is she's, okay, no, it's not bad. It's good. My mom has now extended her lifespan. She's gone from 100 years old. She's now shooting for 105. When you're that old, that's, I don't know. I don't even know how to think about that. But anyway, hi, Mom. Let's talk productivity today, huh? My mom is not productive at all. She's actually just really productive on her iPhone, sitting in her chair. And it's amazing what these people get. I don't know what I would do if I were old and didn't have an iPhone. I mean, it makes life so much better. Productivity. What if you could, okay, let me ask you a question. If you could maintain some never-ending momentum, it's like Peter Pan, momentum. Momentum's the big mo. It's one of those motivational things we do. What's that mean? It just means you don't have to start again. You're rolling. That's it. And you should have momentum, and you do have momentum in so many areas of your life. People say to me, I don't have any momentum, Scott. Help me get some momentum. I said, you getting out of bed every day? Yeah, I do. I get out of bed and I go to it. You got momentum. See, you got it. You just didn't see you had it. So we just need to repurpose what you had into what you want. And boom, we can change that momentum into everything you want to be. It's easy stuff. But what if you had never-ending momentum? I mean, you just never stop. Well, you do until you stop breathing. I mean, fundamentally, that's really true, right? It's the other stuff. It's the goals. It's the work. It's the stuff that's so important. The most important thing in the world is what we do and the stuff we get done every single day, the things we buy. That's the momentum I mean, Scott. Okay, listen to a few more shows. You'll stop that. So a ways back, I began to look at life as like a rolling 7. And for a while, I called it the MTM Rolling 7. I didn't like it. I named it that way. I used it for a while, and eventually I said, I'm going to stop calling it that. It just didn't work. A solution to get the life you say you wanted. So very simply, it was like this. I just kind of looked at the week. I wanted to be productive. I want to enjoy my life. I wanted to be happy. Do you want to be happy? We talked about that on Monday. I wanted the week to go by and get important things done. Didn't know quite how to do it, and I know this stuff. So here's what I put together over a period of 7 days. Number one, for this week, I want you to set some short-term goals and review your long-term goals. Now, those short-term goals should be something that is moving you toward the long-term goals. So if you sit down, I'll tell you when to sit down in just a minute, okay? If you sit down at the beginning of your weekly planning and say, okay, here's my long-term goals. My short-term goals for this week are to move me closer to my long-term goals. If you'll do that, you're going to get some momentum and you're going to like it. Now, there's a lot of other smaller things you can do. Most of the things you do that you think are goals are just to-do list items. Don't confuse it. If you're setting a goal this week, I want that goal to get something done that moves you toward your long-term goals. In the long term, that's going to change everything for you. And then the other stuff is just going to happen automatically, all the things on your to-do list. Okay, so that's the first thing. Review those long-term goals and set a couple short-term goals to get to the long-term goal. Number two, decide what past achievements you enjoy, the things you like to do, and defend them. A lot of your current successes need to be maintained while you go after your new adventures. Now, what I mean by that is it's amazing how many people, we call it the passion zones, and we like to live in the 6 passion zones. And when we live in the passion zones, all that means is this: there are things in your life that you like to do, that you've had success with, that when you do them, you're happier. But we get busy and we forget to do that. So like in Face Your Passion, the 6 passion zones are to focus on those 6 areas of life, which it's pretty cool how we do that. But what ends up happening is we just make sure that you pay attention to the things you've had success with, the things you've accomplished, the things you like to do, the things that enhance your life, that make you you, and remind you just, hey, let's make sure we do some of that stuff this week. Don't fly through a week without doing a few things you really love to do. Make some time for it. And if you live in my world, your whole day is going to be like that. You're not going to do anything that's not in your passion zone. That's the advanced class. Number 3, so we've set those long-term, short-term goals for the week. We're deciding our passion zones and where we're going to live this week, and we're going to defend it and make sure that nobody takes it from us. But number 3, we're going to decide what future goals we have that we're ready to activate. You understand that, right? We all have goals sitting on a list waiting to do it. Is there something you want to activate this week? Is there something you can activate this week? Because if you don't activate it, it's just still a goal sitting there. You have to make the decision, time to go. Activate the goal and go achieve the goal. Be careful. Don't activate until you're ready to go. Don't activate until you're committed. Don't activate it until you know you can do it. And that's I know it's hard, isn't it? It's hard to figure that stuff out. I'm just saying, at the beginning of every single week, you want to look at your list and say, okay, I got these things I want to do. There's something I need to activate now. It's time. It's time to face your passion, right? 4, remember this, and it'll change your life. Next week begins this week. That's why I'm talking like this. So on Thursday of every single week is when I do my plan. Doesn't take me but a couple of minutes. You know why? Because it gets easier when you start thinking this way. Because now I'm not doing a whole bunch of little stuff every single week. I'm doing the same thing moving toward whatever long-term goal I have every single week. It makes planning very, very easy when you do that. When you do it on a Thursday, it's wonderful because you can plan, you can defend, you can activate, you can create all the things you want for the next week, and then you can shut it down, take the weekend off, and don't worry about anything. And you get up Monday morning, and you're ready to go. That's why you do it on a Thursday. If you do this, if you just review those long and short-term goals, decide what you really enjoy in those passion zones you'd like to partake in more, decide what goals you want to activate, and do it on a Thursday so you have the weekend off, you're going to really enjoy yourself and you're going to be so much more productive. And what's going to happen is instead of you chasing little itty-bitty things, sometimes meaningless things, thinking you're getting stuff done every single week, you're actually moving in a direction for the bigger picture, the big-ass goal that you want to have. You're actually achieving it every single week. It may seem like it may take years to get there, but it doesn't matter because you're moving in that direction. That all by itself will make you incredibly happy. Yes, it also may make you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning a few times. That happens as well. But sure is a better way to living than to chasing that darn squirrel around all the time every single day. We have squirrels around our yard here, and they get up on our cage, a little screened area outside our home. And my dogs, they're pretty cool dogs, and they're just kind of chilling most of the time until there's a squirrel. And when there's a squirrel out on the screen, my dogs are going insane. Bark, 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 open the door, and they run out there. And of course, when they get there, the squirrel's gone. That ever happened to you?
Keep moving, gotta get back up, what?